Greetings, YouTubians. Just got off work. I watched Trey 57's video about people who were, anyhow, they don't care. That's easy for a lot of people to say. And Gunny is right. Who's required to care in this world? Growing up, I was bullied a lot. Growing up in the 80s as a young kid, I was bullied all the way up from private school to public school, let's say elementary, middle school, high school, and even out of high school, I got bullied. But I can tell you this, growing up in the 80s, the mid 80s or whatever, it wasn't that easy, because, bullying was much simpler now. Because now people got social media and they just go crazy with it, And I seen what happens if you disturb somebody who's on a smartphone. Boy, I never seen people get so damn violent in my life. It's ridiculous. And, I just understand that people have a motive in their life. Put it this way, if you care about what they're doing, then you can't progress in your life. Because me, being bullied 24/7. And, of course, it took an establishment where I served to let me see that. And as Mitchell Matthew Cates told me, the reason why I was bullied is because I allowed it. If you're unable to stand up for yourself, what makes you think you could stand on your own 2 feet? And that shit made sense to me. Because people these days, they don't care. They just got their cell phones and they think everything's going to be all right. See, I believe in hard work, not just to buy guns or anything like that. I believe in hard work to achieve the achievable. And people don't understand that you gotta really bust your knuckles just to really make it here. You gotta make it. The American dream does not exist. You want to see the American dream? This is the American dream. Your hands. When you make things happen with your hands and you work hard and you grab on tight for something that you want. Like, for instance, I said I was going to, I figured 10 millimeter was not going to be affordable for me because of that stupid tax. I found a way around it. So, the thing is, it's just like, if you want something bad enough, you get it. And it doesn't have to be a firearm. What it has to be is your own intuition into your own drive. You got to find out what drives you. Once you find what drives you, anything you can achieve. Just like, I missed out on my chance to get a house in 2020. COVID-19 broke out. The people backed out of the mortgage deal. I wanted that house. But you know what? Just because they backed out, that doesn't mean that there's not going to be any more opportunities out there for me. Because number one, I don't surrender so easily. I don't surrender, period. And if anything, something better will come along for me. And as long as I got that mindset that something is going to come along to me, then I got nothing to worry about. Because life is not about, put it this way. If you don't push your own responsibilities ahead of your selfishness, then you lose out. Just like me, I figured out a way how to save lots of money. And basically, you have to discipline yourself to do it. What I do every month is I pay all my bills. Say like on the 7th or the 8th or the 9th, doesn't matter. I overpay my bills every month. And that's the reason why I can have extra cash. And it's a lot easier because, number one, then you got room for your rent. You pay that, and then you still got extra cash. And, I'm just glad that I figured out my own organization. I'm not a very organized person, but when it comes to finances, I know what has to go first before you. Put it this way. Work hard, Play harder. That's it. You know? And don't let nobody tell you something can't be done, because it can. You know, it's just like Mission Impossible. You know, it's like, okay, difficult is a walk in the park, yeah. But impossible, that's where you shine. And I don't believe anything is impossible to do. It's just that, you know, you just don't, you might not have the resources to do it at the moment. But the thing is, you have the mindset that you will do it. Just like I know someday I will get a house. I will get a house. I know there's headaches that go beyond it. But the thing is, once you work around the headaches, then that's when you know what type of person you are. You know, if you have inspirations, aspirations, if you feel, you know, like, oh, I don't know if I could do this. Oh, I'm too tired to do this. Oh, I can't go into work. You know what? If you don't want to go into work, then you have no drive. And, you know, if you tell me about the reasons why you don't want to go to work, then I'm not interested in hearing what you have to say. That's it. You know, because if you don't have no drive, your lack of inspiration does not drag me down. It actually pushed me. Like if nobody comes into work, they say, hey, Mark, you coming to work? Sure. I'm making extra cha-ching. And, you know, I have no problem with that. And that's the reason why I can afford certain things that I can afford. It's not the fact that I work 2 jobs either. It has nothing to do with it. It has to do with my own personal drive. And I can tell you right now, I'm not about to surrender my drive to nobody. You have to find your own way. You see, you have to be your own pathfinder. And right now, I'm my own pathfinder, and I know exactly what I want and know exactly what I want to do. So, fact being, you know, just give yourself the right push. The right push. See, people that inspire me, like Trey57, a.k.a. Gunny, I call him that. I do, you don't. Trey57, T-Electric, D-Eyes, Yoki Stirrup. Yoki Stirrup is loaded. You know, that's because she worked hard to get to where she's at. You know, I'm not a hater and I'm not jealous. You know what? That inspires me. Hey, I better step my game up. It doesn't matter how many YouTube subscriptions I get. I mean, you could like, comment, and subscribe on my videos if you like. You don't have to if you don't want to. I mean, you're not making me rich. That's up to me. I can make my own money. I can put away my own money, and I can still make videos because I like making videos. I'm not a star, and I'm not an A-lister. I'm just Mark. You know, so just listen to your soul. Do what you know you can do. Don't let negativity throw you down. Do not. Because I don't let negativity keep me down. Because I'm still going to work hard until I can't. So therefore, be your own pathfinder. Later.